The starboard ain't big enough for the both of us.
You're sure right, boy.
Well, good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the CSC Challenger Series brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts. William Stewart, Sean Green, Nick DeShare, the usual gang, back together again for what should be another great battle here in Division Number 1. Alex Spellman tonight taking on the Fat Cat, Mr. Kellen Spurlin. Isn't that right, Sean?
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, want to start off condolences to the Baggage family. And to them for, really a hero loss. So I don't have words to describe the heartbreak, but we just want to let you know that you're in our thoughts as a good friend and colleague. And yeah, man, just love you. But to get to this match, man, it's going to be a great one. I think that Spellman has, everything to play for because he's not going to be able to play next week, right? Kellen Spurlin is probably hoping to get a lesser version of Alex Spellman than he would typically have, but I don't think Alex is going to do that. There's a huge bump in pay from fourth place to third, and as Alex is going to say in his interview, that's a car payment, and he's going to want to pay for that, you know?
Yeah. I kind of banked on last week maybe being the falter week for for Alex, and that just didn't happen. And I mean, if that just goes to show you the kind of form that Alex is in right now, I mean, he's won everything thrown at him, so he's going to continue to try to trek on that track if he can. So we'll see what's in store for us this evening. It's definitely going to be a tough battle for Kellen. He's got to bring his A game, just like we said last week that Mike had to do. You got to bring your A plus game at times.
Can we talk real quick about tough battles? Alex Spellman's group, the Grand Slam.
Yeah,
that's a toughie. That's a toughie.
Could be easier, maybe. I mean, yeah, a lot of it. Luke Humphreys, Nathan Aspinall, and Michael Smith. I know Michael Smith,
yeah.
I know Michael hasn't had the best of times, but to qualify for it, I mean, it shows he's getting back into some form. So, yeah, that's going to be a tough one. That's going to be a tough one. But anyway,
it'll be fun for Alex. I like the way that he's going about it.
Exactly.
Don't want anything better.
But
let's head on over.
The approach, man. That's the approach.
That's all we can do. But let's head on over to the Fat Cat. Tell us a little bit about Kellen Spurlin.
Yeah, ECS Inc. is his vendor. How about Casey's 218 for his location tonight? Been playing for 5+ years. He's got an average of 5.06 with a 198 all-star ranking, and I love it. Just throwing some Colonial 18-gram Colonials. What he doesn't know is those are Will Stewart. We're going to claim those are Will Stewart.
I was about to
say. Yes, so we'll just mark that down as a fact. Will Stewart Colonial 18-gram barrels.
I did just recently purchase my favorite player's Colonial barrels. Mark McFadden's. His new barrels just came out, so had to get the V3s. I already had the V2s and the V1, so you got to keep the trainer rolling. They look beautiful.
Nick, just turned down his audio for me.
Oh, well, Nick and I had a lot of fun on Wednesday. It is not off. I can tell. All right. So you mentioned Kellen Spurlin coming into this. He has 55 9 marks with 5 white horses, 111 7 marks, 132 5 marks in 90 games played. So he's also been rocking the averages. That being said, it's a similar average to Mike Carter from last week, which we saw Alex Spellman dispel pretty handily.
Yeah, I mean, almost identical on the score line, other than a lot more 9 marks for Kellen. I mean, he does kind of deviate on Alex's 9 mark average. I mean, I think Alex has 64 9 marks for the season right now. Pretty impressive. So, yeah, we'll say it again. It's going to be a tough road ahead, but if he's collecting and Alex maybe produces a B-C game, Kellen can very well take this.
I agree. And what you said is correct. The 9 marks, 55 9 marks with 5 white horses is power scoring that can keep up with Alex Spellman. I agree that difference was definitely in play for Mike Carter. But let's head on over to the Jackal. Alex Spellman playing for Racine Amusements at the Hangout Bar and playing for 17+ years. His average coming into this a 5.63 NPR, which is second overall. It actually was a 5.63 last week, so he's kept consistent on last Mondays, and he's at 938 on the All-Star rank list, so just barely made it into this. He's throwing those Winmore Alex Spellman 20-gram darts, or as everyone else would put it, just some Winmore 20-gram barrels. He also has 13 white horses, which is absolutely insane, and we mentioned it last week. Those are the 17, 16s, 15s to trying to close out those legs. But he has 124 7 marks and 113 5 marks in just 79 games played.
Can we get a clap in the chat, please? No mistakes on the board for Mr. Nick Teixeira tonight. How about that?
Well, I spend so much extra time. Like, I actually spend way longer than I should have rereading these over and over again.
Is Jackal spelled correctly? Doesn't it look weird? I'm just messing with you.
I mean, you could,
all right.
I guess you could go make an order for an A, right?
I don't know. Is that how it goes? Is there supposed to be an A?
Who knows?
Anyway, if you've never watched before, let's go over that format and specific rules of the CSC Challenger Series. I'm not a speller. It is a double elimination style tournament. Both these players are on the loser side of the bracket. This is the 4th place match. They will play a race to 9, best of 17 legs, all cricket with the cork or 3-dart count up to start the match, which we're going to see here. Spellman got a 140. The loser of the previous leg will start the next leg after that. And if either player is down 2 or more legs, they will continue to go first until that deficit is reduced to 2 legs. That is that PPD player advantage rule. And Will, if we go the distance, and we go for speed. The players will cork for start in the last leg decider. Spellman with the start here, buddy. Jeremy Byrne, it's racing amusement, not amusements. Way to go, Nick.
Yeah, they don't have plural
Loser.
fun there. They have singular fun. That's it. That's the maximum amount of amusement is one. That's it. I was trying to give you guys credit, Jeremy.
And Jackal's definitely spelled with an A.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, definitely spelled with an A.
All right, guys, they are muted. So you're stuck with just me tonight. A pleasure to have you on. It's Kellen Spurlin, Alex Spellman, and it should be a great match. Chat, let me know when you guys want them off mute because you're going to be stuck with me for a bit.
All right, I'm going to go get a drink. Are we back? Yeah, I see it. All right, good. Perfect. Go. All right, so great start here for Alex Spellman. Gets those trip 20s, 140 to start it off in that second round. We will only have the one perspective from Kellen tonight.
Yeah.
I know that we just need to, talk about it forever. And we're going to have 18 people ask why we're not getting his view. It's because we hate him, but also it's because we don't want to look at him that closely.
No,
That's really
tell
what it
them
is.
the real reason. It's because we want to disappoint everybody.
Oh, yes.
That's it.
Yeah, that's
That's it. It's just something that's going to have to happen, next CSC if we can manage to do it. Hopefully so. I did find out that we mentioned they just have the one board in that area. Apparently, they now have 4 boards in that area. So a little uptick on the soft tip side of things there. And
I like it.
Alex Spellman's neck of the woods.
Good old Raleigh, North Carolina.
Love it.
Shout out everybody tuning in. Appreciate that. Hunter, have you ever seen me throw? I don't think so. And if you have, I apologize. But it is definitely nothing special if that's what you're really paying attention to. It's better to see Will and Nick throw darts. Well, Will. It's better to see Will throw darts. Hunter, this is the Hawaii 501 Magic Wear jersey with the flamingos and the beautiful flowers on it. You can get that at magicwear.com.
Yeah, for the setup portion, you just kind of want to hold your hand over your eyes for Nick.
Did I do something tonight, boys? Can we're all on air here. Do we need to air something out?
Hunter,
you almost paid me one compliment. I almost got one compliment and then immediately got dogpiled. This is crazy, folks.
Well, you didn't get dogpiled. We were just wrong with the compliment. That happens all the time. I'm sorry about that, but you spelled jackal wrong.
I think for me, it's the realization that you're slowly starting to look more like Gomer Pyle from.
Great reference, Will. That was awesome.
Big movie in the past, So I believe quite a few people will get that reference. I don't want to go into full detail.
That was a great one.
Is he on MASH? Is that what it is?
No.
The guy who plays him would sing "Back Home Again" in Indiana every year for the Indy 500.
Yeah, it's Full Metal Jacket.
No, it's not. That's not.
Yeah, it's definitely Full Metal Jacket.
No, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a 60s TV show.
I'll just send you the picture, Sean, for yourself. Don't worry. All right, back to this match. Alex Spellman taking control here in this first leg. Look at this. 5.86 to 5.33. Oh.
It's literally from a sitcom called Gomer Pyle, USMC. Thank you.
It was, and then it made a reappearance.
Jim Neighbors plays Gomer Pyle. And his famous saying was, Shazam! I guess. Oh, boom goes the dynamite. Who hit it? I don't know.
Yeah. Look at this, though. I mean, Alex Spellman sets himself up for the first leg here. 5-9-1, 5-8-5. Kellen's only hope, well,
Andy Griffith's show. Yeah.
three more bulls. 3 more darts in his hand. That's really what he needs.
Hey, he's not going to get that here. So Spellman, 2 bulls needed to win leg number 1, and then we can stop talking about Comer Pile.
I shouldn't have brought it up. Sorry, guys.
Great reference, Will.
It's so good because when you see it, you're like, yeah, I could definitely see that one.
Oh, for sure.
5.20 to kick us off here.
Kellen with the first boom of the evening. Thanks a lot, chat. We appreciate that. All right, Fat Cat going first. You got to hold your throw against Alex Spellman. It's okay to have it not go your way against the throw, but you have got to hold your throw. I do want to shout out Casey's. That they always have a great support system back there of a lot of people, and it's really cool to see.
Yeah, I mean, the support that we see from these players is always great to see. I mean, you're looking at it firsthand, like as you mentioned. I mean, there may be a handful here, but in the places off camera, how many are there that are just sitting maybe next to the bar watching on and supporting Kellen, and how many don't even know what's going on and are watching Kellen right now? Like, what's going on here?
I think a lot of he mentioned that a lot of folks there, whenever he plays in any type of tournament, any of the bigger name players, there's always a huge support system as we get up. Boom goes the dynamite from Alex Spellman. Now that I'm paying attention to everything, our second 9 mark of the evening. But yeah, so I do really like that aspect of things. He talked about how it doesn't really affect him when he plays. It's what he's used to at this point. And you can see that, yeah, it's not really the people behind him that's affecting him as much as everything else. But the pressure here from Spellman might pay off early. I didn't even ask you, what do you got tonight? Scoreline prediction.
Well, I was going to go 9-1, Kellen, but that's maybe a little bit. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I think
bold statement.
I know. I wanted to go off the play for last week. That would be so it's so tempting to do. No, I think that last week was definitely a statement for Alex. So yeah, I've got him probably winning this one. I'm thinking 9-6 would probably be a good value. I think you could go maybe even a couple more legs his favor, maybe even like a 9-4 margin, but I'm going to go 9-6.
I like that number. I think Kellen, just some of his power scoring at the right time is going to help him out a little bit. I also like 9-6 as a scoreline, honestly, but it might be 9-7. It's hard to see Kellen winning this if Alex is on fire, but boom goes the dynamite. Kellen Spurlin making me eat my words right away. Takes control of leg number 2. He's got to hold his throw the whole way through.
And here's what we saw last week too. I mean, Alex was able to, against throw, put up a great effort, and it was at times a point, maybe even a point and a half higher than Mike Carter. And yes, we know that Mike didn't produce his best effort, but it was still a valiant effort. And if that's the case here tonight, yeah, I mean, Alex is going to win it pretty easily. But I mean, Kellen's up for the fight. We said it. If he puts up an A+ game in a game, and Alex maybe just gives him an opportunity here and there, he takes advantage. All right, new game.
Now, we do want to point out, Will, that automatically everyone is rooting for Kellen Spurlin tonight, who is a fan of the CSC Challenger Series. Just because, as we get another boom goes the dynamite, that time from Spellman. If the Jackal wins and you have to forfeit him next week, we don't have a show on Monday.
Well, listen here.
We're just going to play the finals
I don't know what's going to happen
because
there.
that'll catch us back up with Division 2.
No idea. No idea. That's above my pay grade, and I'm just here to commentate. Anyway, I also got to say, you know what? The more I see this mustache from Kellen, the more I absolutely find
Love him.
Nightmarish. To be fair,
You think the mustache is nightmarish?
Continues to remind me of the '80s wrestlers.
Oh yeah, the '80s wrestlers, huh?
Yeah.
Is that what they referred to him as back then?
Look at this. Oh,
good 7 mark from Kellen, though.
Pretty sure he went for that double. Good effort to go well inside, though.
Yeah, I think if he was going double, he definitely played it really safe, which is what you have to do.
Yeah, I think that's the play for sure. You can't go outside.
How about that from Spellman to clear out the 20s?
Yeah, close it out and pray you get a triple with your next start, right?
That's a big 16 from Kellen because then you can get a single 17 at the end of that. If you go single the 16s, you got to stay, right?
And that's what I'm saying. You almost attempted to close it out right off the go, but then you have to get a triple, right? So that's the key. You have to gain at least a house coming out of that round, or you don't stand a chance. So good on Kellen doing that. He has the 16s, and Alex only able to find the 5 mark there. So back to the 16s. No, he's going to stand his ground. I think. Oh no. Okay,
he gets rid of it.
Done. Gets the job done. It's one of those risky shots where if you don't hit, you're up against it. But he collects. So good effort from Kellen Spurlin.
And it's going to pay off with Spellman getting the trip 8 on first start because it gave Spellman winning darts. That's the only dangerous play there, and it's Alex Spellman. At this point, you're in the 4th place match of Division 1. At either of these players, you give them those winning shot opportunities, and there's a chance. Kellen just needs to rip off 3 bowls here.
And they're great placements.
Got a lot of room.
There.
Yeah. Gives a nice bang. I don't know what he said, but I'm just going to go with that. 5.18 will win leg number 2. It's a 1-1 scoreline. Again, if Kellen holds his throw all the way through, I think obviously this will go to a last leg decider if that's the case. We'll see kind of what happens here. Spellman with the start.
Let's just take a moment here to acknowledge going into the preseason and everything else. I think it's safe to say that none of us pictured Kellen going on the run he's had this season, right? 4th place in Division 1 is an accomplishment, and the ability to potentially be in 3rd place or even the finals still from this position. It's incredible. This is only his 3rd season. He was in Division 2, promoted up to Division 1, and then here this season's really been his breakout. But I mean, props to him, right? I mean, who saw the run coming?
I think
I didn't know a lot about him.
It's a great run here. I mean, anytime you come into the CSC Challenger Series, I mean, that first season can be daunting, right? It can be a tough task. If you can get even one win or 2 wins, you feel good. As Alex Spellman nails a white horse.
Yeah. Another one for him on the season.
So, I mean, kudos to Kellen for coming in here and making a great run. But he's looking for more.
It's not over.
No, he's not done yet. He's looking for more.
Now this leg might be over, but the match definitely is not. Yeah, it's over.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's still over. Yeah, yep. That'll do it. Alex says all the houses closed out of 9 darts thrown. All right, let's look at these. Kyle Meyer saying, don't sleep on Iowa. Corby, which I love that name. My heart says Spurlin. My brain says Spellman. I think there's a lot of people that are sitting there with that type of feel to it. Spellman 9-2 from Ruben Rivera.
It might be very well
you
Alex
saying, Nick?
Spellman's exact opinion. His heart says Kellen, his brain says Alex. Because Alex has made it very clear as he does go ahead and clear this up for a 2-1 lead that he said he's like, I'm not going to roll over because I want the prize money, but in my heart of hearts, I also want everyone to have a show, right? So, so I know just a little bit of him's also cheering for Kellen.
But he's cheering for Kellen to shoot well enough to beat him, and that's a difference than cheering for him. Yeah. Bradley asked him how many 9 marks. So what's the over under? I was thinking like 26.5 tonight.
Not a bad estimate there.
Maybe 27.5 after that one. Boom goes the dynamite.
Nah, let's not get too crazy. Let's not get too crazy.
Give some bold predictions.
Yeah, let's not give no bold predictions. How about this bold prediction here? Don't sleep on Iowa. It was Kyle. Can we talk about what's the 3 best things in Iowa? Lay that into us, chat. What do you think? Because I can only name 3 things in general about Iowa, and I don't know if they're great or not. Field of Dreams, 1.
Okay.
2,
great.
Quick Star, up there with Quick Trip. I mean, it's a knockoff. Come on.
Never heard of it.
And 3, Corn. I mean, that's about it.
Well, corn for sure.
Iowa 80, the world's largest truck stop.
I mean,
pretty cool.
pretty, yeah. I guess Casey's, they can throw it at it, but I'll take Quick Star over Casey's.
Sean and I talked about this last week, Will, and apparently the chat got really mad that I said that we don't need the state of Iowa after driving through it a couple times. But none of them, not a single person in chat was mad when I said we can get rid of Delaware instead.
Boom goes the dynamite for Kellen Spurlin. His second of this leg. He's throwing a 7-3-3, folks.
Made rights. They're okay. I've got New Way in Wichita, so we've got essentially the same thing.
Some of y'all are being way too honest.
I know that Quick Star and Quick Trip are the same thing. I know there's owned by the same people. I'm just saying there's Quick Stars in Iowa. How about this for trying to walk the dog over for a nice white horse? Not quite, but how about this? 7.25 for Kellen.
Yeah, he's holding his throw nicely in this leg. Giving it right back to Alex, who did the same thing in the previous.
Everybody's saying deer as well. I've got Kansas whitetail in my backyard, and you guys are talking about deer in Iowa. I mean,
Oh, man. I'm going to give this huge shout out to my boy Tommy. The best thing about Iowa is West Chesterfieldville. Obviously. From Mr. Deeds.
I don't know what to say. There's some bad stuff. Sorry, I'll turn off my silence mode, unlike some of us, our production crew, as Kellen will look to get this done here. Great double to start. I mean, huge leg here for him, right?
It is, and it's a confidence booster is what it is. It's I'm just not going to squeak by Alex Spellman. I can dominate some legs, and he dominated that leg. And if he does that against the throw, he's now has a huge advantage. But breaking the throw once of Alex Spellman really does nothing, right? With Alex going first, you just got to hold your throw. Hold your throw, get that last leg decider, where you can diddle once again and see who wins that count up to see who goes first.
Good start to this leg for Spellman. Gordon says Oklahoma here. Gordon, do you want us to send you some help? We can do that.
Fat Cat, another Niner. He's leading that category this evening.
Yeah, so far has 5 compared to Alex Spellman's 3. But early stages here. We all know that sometimes it takes a few legs to get going. Mike Maloney is one that's always mentioned. I love the format here because it allows me to, have a couple mistake legs, but still, have an overall pretty good average if I can hold through the rest of them. And I mean that's the thing here. Race to 9, it's no slouch format. A lot of stamina needed to make this happen. Usually about an hour and a half, we can get done with these. It just depends on the break and how many legs really go the distance, go the rounds. But yeah, I mean, a lot of darts being thrown here.
Yeah, I agree with you there, and I agree with that format. Now, Mike Maloney being like, "Oh, I can have an off leg here or there," like that's still like a 5.18, so like he can still buzz right off with that type of thing. Because his averages still ends up above a 6. It's crazy. Kyle, that's fair, man. I get you.
Yeah, there's some good shots. I mean, look at John Edwards this year in Division II. I mean, Kellen here as well. Both played together in TOC this year and played really well. To see another 9.
Dynamite. The 9th 9 mark. At 9:30.
9th at 9. Meet me there.
I like that Kellen went and got rid of the 20s and then opens up another wedge. This is going to force Alex down to the 17s.
Yes, but if he can essentially walk the dog over if he wants to, he can go 17s over to 19s over to 18s. We'll see if he does that.
Stays on 17s because he missed the first dart.
Exactly. I didn't see that one, unfortunately. It's just
this is an opportunity.
That's the unfortunate thing about not having his side of things.
You got to look at those 3 darts down underneath the score line. I'm not telling you that. I'm telling the chat if they want to pay attention to that aspect of things. Ooh, he tried to kill the 17s. I don't know about that move. Obviously, I would have liked it if it paid off and he hit it, but missing it is definitely a huge opportunity now for Spellman.
Yeah, you can see him immediately taking the shot. And I like the play there, going to the 17s before the 18s because it gave him an option. If he hit the triple, okay. But even with the single shot, he elected to kill the 18s there. And now Kellen is up against it, 16s. And now you got to make some way here.
Well, that'll help.
And another.
17s? Yeah. Takes back control, but it gives Alex an opportunity. And I know that's why you're kind of nodding your head there. A 9 mark from Spellman right here. And he is back in the driver's seat. But I think you got to take that shot.
He's going to get a 9 here. Oh, I'm surprised.
Well, now it's 4-3, but Kellen still has to close the 15s. So essentially, it almost makes it 4-4. And that's only if that first dart goes in.
Yeah, I was going to say this is a little bit tougher ass than you really think. And now he's up against it here. Only the single 15. It can't even close the door. So Spellman probably not even going to move off this number.
Yep, he did not move off that number.
And that's just because it forces Kellen to collect here on everything. And even then, just not as valuable. Misses the 15 there. So, yes, Alex Spellman will have this advantage. 3-2 here in a scrappy back and forth leg here in our 5th.
But again, if you're Kellen, you still pushed Alex on his own throw. And losing this leg doesn't hurt you. You're expecting to lose when you're not having the throw. The fact that he's pressuring Alex instead of Alex pressuring him, I think is saying a lot still about Kellen's game tonight.
Well, he almost had that leg thrown to 5.38. So, yeah, I mean, so far tonight, Alex is right in line with his current average at a 5.67. Kellen above his with a 5.13. So a little bit more effort needed from Kellen. But, yeah, he's not far off from getting this job done. Needs to make this 3-3 though, and make it interesting in our leg before break. That's a good turn. Great 7.
Yes, it is. And he'll take 4-3 going into the break, especially against the throw for 4 of those legs. It's just kind of essential that he gets to that point one way or another, you know. So 7 matches 7. Johnny, doing well, brother. How are you? As Kellen looking to add to this. You're definitely doing that. Looking down. And boom goes the dynamite again. Kellen Spurlin gets number 10. 11. Sorry, gets number 11.
Yeah, great effort there. And number 6 for Kellen overall. And being that this is our 6th leg of the night, it's the Mr. Pibb leg of the night. Reminder, Mr. Pibb, it's the drink you need, you want, you need to have. Spicy cherry. It's back, baby. Mr. Pibb, go get you a cold one today.
And speaking of which, if you're looking for a sweet deal this November, shop the Harrow's 50th anniversary darts for 15% off all month long on A to Z Darts. You'll even get entered into a raffle for a chance to win a free darts case. Just tap the banner on their website over at a-zdarts.com to shop the dart of the month.
Don't like sugar? Mr. Pibb Zero, available now. I couldn't resist. Sorry on that one. But for real, get yourself some cold Mr. Pibb today. All right, great back and forth here between Kellen and Alex. Kellen with the upper hand, though, having the 20s and the 2-point lead.
Hunter in there. No? You don't want to talk about it?
Oh, you're good.
Oh, okay. It's like Hunter in there talking about Group A. I know. I was like, what are you doing? He mentions, how about the Young Gun group there, minus Lisa Ashton, right? With Jean, Josh Rock, and Wessel Nyman. Another tough group.
Yeah, very tough. And yeah, Lisa's up against it there, but she's a true champion. She'll make a good showing of it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but that group with Bo, what is it? Nico Springer, Michael Van Gerwen, and I forget their last. Either way, that's going to be a group as we get another 9 from Alex. Oh,
there's number 11.
No, that's 12. Get out of here. Don't let them talk you into stuff.
Well, Jeff was correct also earlier when he said 8 mark. The problem with that is that I don't think he's going to shoot at the double, Jeff. So I said 9 mark because that's where he's going to shoot.
All right. Has the 17s here. Yeah, going to go about his business. I just knew that was coming. Because he can go
15s?
right back and bank on the 17s or switch on over, whatever he so chooses. But he makes the right decision. He's got the 5-point advantage here, with Kellen needing the 15s and almost needs to hammer a 9 here on that number.
Yep. Yeah, you got to stay.
Just against the 2 wedges from Alex. And simply not going to do.
And just when we mentioned Kellen's pushing Alex's leg, this one has Alex doing the exact reverse to him. And it looks like this one's going to pay off. Yep, it sure does. 6.43 from Alex Spellman does win leg number 6. Is that the change in this? Because it does give Alex, now Kellen does have to break the throw once.
Yeah,
it can still be 4-3, but yeah.
It makes it a little bit more difficult now, doesn't it? I mean, you knew that probably Alex is going to have the lead going into break, but it could get interesting here if you lose this one, right? Anyway.
Oh, absolutely.
Group G has Gary Anderson as well. So, yeah. Michael Van Gerwen, Gary Anderson, Nico Springer, who is a phenomenal player out of Germany, and then Bo Greaves. Come on. That Grand Slam of Darts that will happen the 8th through the 16th if you're interested in that one. Then we also have a bunch of U.S. and Canadian players competing at the WDF World Championships at the Lakeside. So that's going to be the 28th through December 7th for those that are interested in that.
Yeah, and huge shout out to all of our seeded players. Huge shout out to Jason Brandon for making the semifinals of the World Masters and also winning the Hungarian Open.
Hungarian Open, so big stuff.
And then Jeff Smith, of course, making the final is awesome. They both ran into what can only be described as a giant in that Dutch gentleman.
Jimmy Vansky.
All 6'11", 6'11" of them. Yeah. He should be a baseball player.
There's some very good mentions. I mean, you had the ladies on the youth side. I think it was Layla Bunce and Callie Perry from Canada. They won or took second in the pairs event. There's a few mentionables there on the week. So good stuff. We're in a good state here in the world of darts.
Yes, we are. Tony Flatt's going to be throwing with Kellen and Plover this weekend. That's going to be fun.
Oh, my goodness. Look at this from Alex. And this is what you were scared of. Because I said you can grab this leg as well. Then it gets interesting because it's 5-2. And then you really need to turn and burn after break. And that's no easy task against Alex.
Oh, by the way, Hunter, we definitely know that Bo has a chance there.
Oh, yeah. She's not going to.
She might be the second best player in that group.
Yeah, I mean, she could very well make it through. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. She's going to be a difficult player on the PDC Tour the next few years and very well could have a Luke Littler-esque run in some tournaments. I won't say that she's going to have quite the year, the showing he did right off the bat, but she's definitely going to have a few tournaments where she may pull off a win or two.
Yeah, I'm excited to see her with the tour card and what she'll be able to accomplish. It's going to be fun to watch.
Well, the push she's going to get for the ladies is incredible.
Absolutely. 5-2 scoreline heading into the break. That is damaging, my friend.
Well, the score lines is damaging. 5.44, 6.43, 6.21 in his last three legs for Alex Spellman. That kind of stuff can win you a title here in the CSC Challenger Series. We're going to find out more here next, though, as we go into our break with some great interviews with our one and only Nicholas Teixeira. Nicholas, take it to you, man.
Take it away.
Next.
Join here in the fourth place match of Division 1 in the CSC Challenger Series. The Jackal, Alex Spellman, is here with me. But before we get into it, Alex, tonight, what bar are you playing out of and what vendor are you playing for?
Playing for Racine out of Wisconsin, down here in Cary, North Carolina at the Hangout Bar.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you back on here. And we saw you last week play Mike Carter in what was a very good matchup for you. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Went into it just kind of, I don't know, just there to play darts. Like I said, from the point that I knew after that first round, I might have mentioned this in the last interview. Once I knew I had to forfeit that first round, at that point, the goal was to just get my money back. So at least get to the point where I was making my $100, and then, ever since then, just kind of been playing kind of free, not knowing actually up until recently that I might not be making a run to the finals, but making the most of what I got. But like I said, it playing free because I know that it's going to be a tough bracket. So I got my money back. So at worst, I'm breaking even. So, I don't know. But last week, I don't know. I didn't really put too much extra effort into it. I just wanted to go in there and just do my job one way or the other.
And now, going into tonight in the fourth place match, you got Kellen Spurlin, the Fat Cat. What's going to be your game plan to come out on top here?
I don't think I've ever played Kellen before. And if I have, it's not popping in my head. So sometimes the unknown can be a little bit iffy. I tell people the people I struggle the most against are the people that they have a really high game, but their inconsistency can drop them down. So sometimes it's hard to know what to expect out of them. I don't know much about Kellen's game, so that's better than maybe knowing that, man, he's just always on, or knowing that well, sometimes he can be on, sometimes he's not. So I'm not going in with any expectations. It's just, I'm going to try to play my best, and if it's good enough, then great, and if not, then you guys get to have a stream next week.
And is there anything you want to say to your friends, fans, family, or anybody else watching along?
I really appreciate all the support as usual. I've really enjoyed the CSC season. I'm not doing anything TOC right now, but at some point I'll get back into it, even if it's just to qualify for this, and not necessarily, the CSC. Even if it's not going to get me into the TOC stuff, I can at least hopefully participate in all this in the future. But as a high level steel tip player, not just myself, but Gates and any other that jump in here, this is going to be an issue, but I still appreciate, everybody giving me the support while I am here. Hopefully we put on a good show tonight. And I'm and for personal I can't talk tonight. For non-selfish reasons, look, I hope Kellen beats me tonight, because then we don't have to worry about a forfeit situation. But that does, just because I'm hoping that he beats me for the betterment of the event, that doesn't mean that I'm not going to go out and try my best.
We're excited to see what will play out tonight in the 4th place position. So Alex, we know you got a tough one in front of you. We're going to waste no more time and wish you nothing but the best of luck tonight.
I'm Alex Spellman, and you're watching the CSC Challenger Series.
Take a trip down memory lane with our November Dart of the Month special featuring all the remastered classics from Heroes 50th anniversary. All Heroes 50th anniversary darts are 15% off all month long, plus a special raffle to keep the throwback celebration going. Choose your favorite barrel from the Boxer darts, Atlantis darts, Magnum darts, the original darts, or the V-Wing darts to take home this November. Or, better yet, take all 5 home. Each model is finished with a tough gold coating that will ensure your darts last through thick and thin, so your game day performance stays sharp. You can also get a chance to win your choice of a Heroes Vault dart case in the color red, blue, or clear with our monthly raffle. How do you enter? Just purchase our November Dart of the Month special and you'll automatically get entered. Tap the banner on our homepage at a2zdarts.com to shop the Dart of the Month, and don't forget, we ship internationally. Best of luck to everyone!
Welcome back for another amazing week of action here at the CSC Challenger Series. I am joined by the Fat Cat, Kellen Spurlin, here in the 4th place matchup of Division 1. But before we get into it, Kellen, tonight, what saloon are you playing out of, and what vendor are you playing for?
I play for ECS, and I'm playing out of Casey's tonight.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you back on here. Last time we saw you, it was a tough matchup against Dynamite Carter, who came out on top. But I wanted to ask you, A, how do you feel like that match went from your perspective? And B, what was it like having that big crowd supporting you right behind while you were playing?
So that match, Mike Carter shot great, right? I never was able to get really comfortable. He did a very good job of holding his throw, and then when I was getting the chance to go first, he was just always right there. He never went away, and I just never got real comfortable in that match for some reason. Just, hats off to him. He shot a great match, and situational darts I did not hit, and every time I did miss, he made me pay. So he shot a great match.
You're in the 4th place match, and tonight you play Alex Spellman. What's going to be your game plan to come out on top and move on to the 3rd place?
Well, I guess the game plan would be to be the first one to 9 legs. That's probably the most important thing. He's a great shot. I've actually never played him outside of a league match before. He's a guy that I watch all the time. It's going to be a tough one, but the game plan would be to be the first one to win 9 legs.
And then, of course, let's say you not only win 9 leagues tonight, but you win 9 leagues next week, and you win 18 leagues in that final, and you become champion of the CSC Challenger Series. What would you use that $4,500 for?
Probably the wife would probably already be on a shopping spree. That's probably what would happen, is the wife would probably take it and would go on a shopping spree.
Is there anything you want to say to your friends, fans, family, or anybody else watching along?
I want to thank everybody again for always supporting me, always showing up, the text messages, the calls. Like I said, I got a great dart community behind me, and hoping to have at least one more good match.
Well, we are excited to be tuning in to what should be an amazing 4th place match. And Kellen, all we can do is wish you nothing but the best of luck.
I'm Kellen Spurlin, and you're watching the CSC Challenger Series.
God bless you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're ready to rock here once again, as it's a current scoreline of 5-2. As you can see there, Alex winning in the last few legs here in impressive form, hasn't he?
Yes, he's shot very well tonight, winning the last 2 legs with 6 pluses. He's won 3 on the spin. Kellen has got to start winning now. He can't let Alex, and we're talking like he's got to win 2 legs at least right here in a row for Kellen after the break, or else this might be over as fast as the Mike Carter match.
You can see him taking his time here before he gets underway. Got to come out with a good start here. And unfortunately, no matter what now, I just don't think a 4 mark is going to be enough.
It shouldn't be enough. With the way Spellman's been throwing, yeah, that first dart's deadly.
Yeah, 9 mark incoming.
No, you were wrong again, but it was a good try. 7 mark though does kill out the 20s, so just as valuable.
That'll work.
And tough for Kellen because after 1 round he finds himself almost behind.
You feel like that. I mean, knowing that you have to work for a house now, and you barely come out with one. With just 3 singles, yeah, this is going to go in Alex's way. 1 at the 19s, and then across the board here. That's what would do the most damage for Spellman.
And he went actually at the 17s on dart 3.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What? I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you go 18s into 17s there. If you hit it, you're pushing him to 16s, and it's almost too much to ask for at times. So he kind of can stand his
9.
He can kind of stand his ground here on the 17s, though, if he comes out with a 9.
Oh, just wires the 19.
Yeah, I needed that last dart.
Because Spellman again, just oh man,
Yeah, clinical.
making it look easy. Jesse, I didn't know that Giannis played for the Carolina Panthers. I named it Pacers.
2 big
But I
old
thought that was
L's
hilarious.
for our team this week.
Yeah, but that's okay. We both could afford to lose them, you know?
Not necessarily me.
Oh, that's right.
I'll
My
take
team
it.
could. I forgot.
Yeah.
At least we didn't lose to the Carolina Panthers, though, you know? It could have been worse. Sorry, Wisconsinites.
Womp, womp, ba, boom. Mm.
That was a good IndyCar sound. That was nice.
Definitely was an IndyCar, but I guess whatever you want to take it as. Spellman looking to go ahead and close out the 16s. Needs just 2 to do so. Back to the 19s.
And he has been smoking the triple 19 so far.
It's there for him.
Kellen, yeah, that first start is going to make this very hard for him to stay in this leg.
Yeah.
And
No
if it gets to 6-2, 7-2, it's improbable isn't even probably the right word to use at that point anymore.
Against the player you're playing, unlikely. You gotta call 911, send him to Alex Spellman's bar, say there's an attack or something.
Yeah, he's the only person there, so it's not going to be able to
Get him unfocused.
Did you just tell someone to basically like swat him?
Let's not
swat him. Let's not do that, guys.
Let's not go into that too far. But
This
let's-
part of the broadcast
let's not-
brought to
let's
you
not
by
do
Will
illegal stuff.
Stewart's Bomb Threat Services. Call 1-800-STEWART to have a bomb threat at your local establishment.
I didn't say that, but
Oh, Walski, I'm sorry. It was not a random Packer diss. A person on Facebook commented that Giannis just ended the Packers, which was supposed to be Pacers. So I took that and ran with it. Sorry, Walski.
listen though. Do you need to quench your thirst before that phone call? Mr. Pibb
throat?
has you covered.
That's okay. Did Will tell you, or did Nick tell you that he cussed on Wednesday? Will?
I heard.
Yeah.
Okay,
I heard
but Dwayne
in the chat.
was pissed in the moment. I mean, for sure, right?
Yes.
Doesn't make it right,
Probably.
brother. Come on. How terrible. He's just a child, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry we have to deal with Nick.
Says, okay, you can call me the child, but Sean just literally tattled on me for no reason to you just now. Just saying. Just
No,
saying.
it took the focus off. It took the focus off of Will and his weird throat comment.
No, but again, we're just all saying what we're thinking about. That's what the point of this show is.
You're right. You're right. Will
Good
just gave a
7.
big sigh. Yeah.
Good 7, but 6 against 6 here, and Spellman has that upper hand ground.
See Carter in there. I won't lie to you. A 9-3 or less win for Alex would make me feel a lot better about last week.
This is honest.
Big 8 mark from Kellen Spurlin. Starting to do what we know he could, right? He's starting to get back into that form that we've seen him throw.
We do also want to say, Mike, it's not too late to back out now, brother. You've only got 11 days. Wherever long it is. Hey, good luck on the wedding, though. Just kidding.
Just got a text message from Hannah Stewart saying Will is now in trouble.
Oh, yeah. Always in trouble, brother. I've been in trouble for about 3 weeks now. It's been a rough one. That's a good 7.
Well, that's a great transition from the great Will Stewart. As Kellen gonna look down. No, he stays up on the 20s.
No.
Big 6 mark from Kellen Spurlin.
Yeah, you can't look down there. You got to stay up for the full damage.
And it's gonna pay off. Alex not gonna be able to do much. This might be a time for a 17, 16, 15's white horse look.
I like your thought process.
Más, por favor.
And
Oh, last one was found wanting, but it still is a great 7 mark. And this is starting to look like it's going to be 6-3. Kellen will go first in the next leg with that PBD player advantage rule. Should go right to bowl. Yep. 76-point lead.
Yeah, no
No
reason
single of any of those numbers. Yep.
Yeah, no reason not to.
Alex is probably just for fun going to hit 6 bowls.
I was about to say, Alex can make it interesting no matter what he does here. And, of course, it's a
Hit 5.
5 bowl turn.
But only 2 needed from Kellen. That can be done in 1 dart. He's going to show off and do it in 2. 5.35 from Kellen Spurlin to win that one. When Alex Spellman throws a 5.0, you have to win those legs. And Kellen does do that there. He has to win the next one, man. 6-3. He gets to go first again. PBD player advantage rule.
Yeah, you're right. You can't afford to give away this opportunity. Anytime you give away or get to the start now, you have to take it.
Yeah, because he has to win 2 legs against the throw.
Exactly.
This is exactly how you want to start. Boom goes the dynamite. Good start from Kellen Spurlin.
Only 12.
They definitely slowed down.
13 nines for the evening.
This is that number differential is going to affect all the gamblers out there.
It's going to. I hope it does, because we had one guesstimation from somebody in our production group. Not to name names, Nick. What? Big
Boom
hit.
goes the dynamite again. Kellen Spurlin, back-to-back Niners to open up leg number 10.
That's big, big, big stuff for Kellen Spurlin.
Can he white horse the 17s, 16s, 15s? No. But that's not important anymore anyway. Good second dart. Right back up. Huge third. You can see Casey's is erupting in the background. And I can tell you that Kellen plays with that. He likes that energy. He likes that emotion. He gives it. And he's going to want those people behind him to give it back to him.
Yeah, I don't mind the energy at all. But you don't want to have that dump. You want to continue to ride it out, right? You want to continue to. you got me, Sean. Dig it. You got me.
Nobody wants to have that dump, you know.
Oh my goodness, that adrenaline dump. Nobody wants to have that. So during the. No matter what we try here, no matter what we try, someone's always got to just. It's either Nick or Sean. Always. Anyway, Kellen's looking promising here. 7.5. What an effort here in this leg.
He'll be back, obviously, throwing a 6-6. And you said it, right? But now he's got to do this against the throw.
Some would say he's really dumping it on here. You
guys see what I have to deal with? You guys see this? Well, you don't see it, but do you hear this?
I couldn't resist that one. All right. 6.38. That is a great leg.
But again, now it's back to Spellman starting. Kellen's got to throw that exact same average, if not better, now. You have first time I made you cry in a while, so I'll take that.
Yes, I mean, depending on what Spellman does here, if he throws a 5, he's going to have to throw identical than what he just did. He's got to throw that at least mark, if not a mark and a half higher, and that is excellent for Kellen to walk up here and see. Only a 3 mark on the board for Alex.
Yeah, this is so you're saying there's a chance, is what Alex is giving him right now, but to not capitalize on this is going to frustrate Kellen.
At least he got that last dart in there. I don't know how that wedge looked to be covered to me, but manages a 5 mark. But usually when Alex throws a single turn, you're going to get it. Well, a 9 to follow.
Yeah, laws of averages there, right? Boom goes the dynamite for Alex Spellman. And that's why the 5 mark, it wasn't enough capitalization, right? Especially that last start going in the triple 19, it made it so he could not take a look at the 20s at all. And that's where the frustration is going to set in right away. Sorry, guys. Will is being immature on camera. That's a white horse from Alex Spellman. He continues to just set the record for white horses in a season. He's up to 15.
I mean, that stat alone is kind of insane. And as I mentioned, most of the time it's coming on the 17, 16, 15 wedge. There, it did not.
And yeah, I mean, second best is 8. And that's from Luke Pritzel. And then there's a couple guys with 6. So, I mean, he's lapping the field almost times 2.
Well, usually Gates is the one that leads that category. And I think when they played, still Spellman was out in front by, 4 or 5?
Well, Gates only had 2 this season.
Exactly. Of course, Gates, unfortunately, fell out of this tournament right before the money stages, if I'm not mistaken. Well, the heavy money stages.
Yeah, losing to Alex Spellman.
Exactly.
And Spellman going to make this 7-4.
May close his eyes here. He's been known to do that one.
That'd be really showing off because no one's going to be able to see that.
Don't doubt him. He doesn't care. That's kind of a bummer turn, though. Bummer leg for Kellen. Only 3.75. Really wanted to back up that previous leg of a 6.38, but once again, the throw goes to him here. So, put forth another good leg.
And Kellen is going to back this up nicely. Boom goes the dynamite. Kellen Spurlin starts off with a 9er.
And it perfectly matches his shirt. If you see in the back, trip 20, trip 20, trip 19 is the 9 mark that's on the back of his shirt.
There you go.
Nick's been trying to figure that out for 2 hours now.
Sorry, I had to take a dump.
That is crazy.
Got distracted trying to figure it out.
Just a 4 mark from Kellen is going to open up the door a little bit for Alex. Now, not a whole bunch, right? But a 9 mark on the 18s can put some damage in. He might try to take out the 20s. No, he stays there. 108 scored. Gives him the 22-point lead. Kellen's still in the driver's seat.
Down the 19s. No, stays up on the 20s. I kind of think the switch should have been the option there myself, but
The only reason I like staying is because a single 18 ties it up versus gets Alex the point lead.
yeah, but Spellman's the kind of player that he's going to take this shot, man.
Yeah, but he's going to take it now tied instead of with a 1-point lead.
Yeah, but Spellman needs to hit a reverse 9 here, or even a 7 mark for it to matter. And I don't know. I
know.
We'll see. He's not even going to take a look. Are you kidding me?
Big 17s. I love it.
Are you kidding me? You didn't even take a look there, Kellen?
68-point lead is perfect.
No, it's not. You need to take a look there. You need to take a look there, man.
Well, now he probably should have.
No, you definitely take the look there. What are you doing? You can't give Alex Spellman that opportunity. He's going to take it every time.
Boom. Goes the dynamite. Kellen, though, can match it with a 9 of his own. And he gets 6, gets the point lead back. That's not looking good, though. 8-point lead. Not enough. Will is not happy.
I'm not necessarily not happy. I'm disappointed.
That's worse. That's worse, Dad. Again, though, an opportunity. Now, he has to either stay on the 15s to get the point lead or just take the look to close the 18s after 2 trip 15s, because another one of those won't give him the point lead. I think if you hit the triple on the second dart, you look up at the 18s, but I think you have to stay there on the third dart. And now you're hoping for a miss from one of the best players in the country.
And that just ain't going to happen, brother.
And as a wise man once said, hope is not a strategy.
Not a good strategy, at least. I'd rather bank on luck than some hope.
I once knew a Hope. She was a horrible person.
Not very good people, those Hopes.
Alex going right to the bowl. Yeah, this one's going to be 8-4. 8-4 Spellman.
And I think that's just going to be enough. I think, I mean, you're going to have to rattle off 5 here on the spin if you're Kellen, and Alex won't care if he grabs a few here. He'll bank on getting at least the start on one leg here. Probably pretty quick.
Yeah, Spellman will get the start in 2 of them. Kellen will get the start in these 2. We have seen this type of a comeback before. A few seasons ago, Ram Guevara, Mike Maloney. Ram took it to the last leg decider before Mike picked up the victory. But this can be done. It's extremely difficult. And Kellen does have the game to hit a high gear here. It's why he's in this 4th place match to begin with, is because of that high gear. He just got to show it right now.
Yep, need to have it. Need to have it. Triple's a must, and he doesn't come up with it. He's up against it right off the rip here, because you know it's going to be a triple into a triple 20. And triple 20.
You called it. Bye-bye to the 20s.
Well, and then that's the benefit there. If you go up, you know, on the second dart, you can afford a miss, and he hangs in there for a statement dart and forces Kellen to return the favor.
And he is returning to sender right now.
He
does return to sender. Big 9 to follow.
Excellent 9 mark from Kellen. Needed to have it, had to have it, and he collected there. Now a return job from Spellman.
That had to be right on the wire based on his reaction to it.
Yeah, just unfortunately falls into the triple 1. So if you're Kellen, how quickly do you make the jump to the 17s? I wouldn't at all. Now I'd stay. I'll stay.
All right, Austin Powers.
Yes, I was wondering if you were going to get it.
It was so terrible. It's 2 words too. And it's not even like the most obvious scene. I don't know how I got to that.
I hope everybody at home is like, wait, is that?
Great reference, Will.
Thank you, Nick. Appreciate another movie you need to start watching.
Good 6 mark there from Kellen. 108 scored. Gives him back that point lead. He's battling here against Spellman. Spellman always an opportunity at a 9, though. And there it goes. 9 mark again for Alex Spellman. Boom goes the dynamite. And the man from Fuquay Varina, North Carolina, might be closing this down 9-4.
Looking likely here. Unless Kellen can come up with the turn here on a 9.
Oh, just below the wire.
Just about takes the advantage his way. But, yeah, Alex is the kind of guy that will get this job done most of the time. I'd say 8 out of 10 times he'll get this job done. But there's that slim 20% that keeps you guessing, right?
So you're saying there's a chance, and that's all Kellen really needs. Needs another. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. Spellman a chance here. Do you start on the 17s to add more points first, or do you just go straight at it?
Yeah, he's going to go straight at it. He's the kind of player that wants to get this done and dusted as soon as possible. And I'm
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, missed the fatty dart on the last. And Kellen, you got your wish, my guy. You need to take the advantage.
Yeah, that's tough. That was a tough response.
Yeah.
Again, the fact that I gave him a trip 7 too is pretty brutal.
That is not ideal. The moment you need to take advantage and you do that. And yeah, this is over. Unfortunate for Kellen Spurlin, but his time here in the CSC Challenger Series has come to a conclusion. What a run from him, though.
Yep.
Let's be fair.
100%. Again, this is a player that we knew he was good heading into the season, but we were not expecting him to finish 4th. There was a lot of big names that he took out in this tournament this year. And you got to give him a lot of props for that. Took out Ryan Jervis, Kevin Schmitz, Nick Yeast. Sent a lot of big players to the loser side. Rick Hinsey, Derek Hinkle. I mean, great run for him. But Alex Spellman, his run also comes to an end here. He'll finish 3rd in the CSC Challenger Series after winning tonight.
Yeah, congrats to Alex. Just keeps on keeping on here as he throws a 5.67, right in line with his current NPR for the season. And Kellen, unfortunately, just putting up a 4.95, not quite what he needed to have here in order to get this job done. But overall, I mean, what another great night of action here, brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts.
Yeah, every one of these is fantastic every single week. Wednesday's match, John Edwards taking on Corey Beck, is going to be another fantastic matchup. You're going to want to tune in for that one. But, I mean, what can you say? Alex Spellman, he's going to have 2 losses this season, both on forfeits. So does that mean that whoever wins this season of the CSC gets a little asterisk by it because they didn't have to play Alex Spellman twice?
I don't know.
I'm just saying, maybe he gets to play the winner automatically and just see what happens. No, we're not going to do that. But that could be a fun little side matchup we maybe pull off somewhere. But it's going to be Ram Guevara versus Mike Maloney, and that is an exciting final once again. It'll be the 3rd time meeting in the finals, right? 4th time?
It's up there. I think
it's 4th, which is insane. One of those going to Ram, of course, 2 of those going to Mike. So we'll see what happens, man. But I'm excited for the conclusion of Division 1, and the Division 2 is going to have a great battle on Wednesday, like I said. John Edwards going into that with the highest average. Corey Beck, the hottest player heading into it. Brett Holliday wants his friend in the final. And we'll see if that's going to happen. But you got to tune in Wednesday to find out, guys.
Yeah, definitely don't miss the action. Set that reminder, 8 p.m. Central Time on Wednesday for your coverage of that D2 battle. Well, thanks for joining us, folks. Once again, we appreciate it. From Sean, Will, and Nick in the background. We'll see you Wednesday night.
Have a great night, guys. And gals.